gang? It's your boy ZaZa back with another banger. Today, we talk about how important it is to actually cull your plants as a breeder and give you a little bit of tips when it comes to making that transition from a grower to a breeder. Let's get right into it. No more waiting. Kick!
Like, comment, share, subscribe, you hear me?
Yeah, you know it.
Turn up the leaf blower and the lawnmower.
He smoked the sour. Should've been a hippie, should've been a shower. Bread with no dread, black cock, who ya?
Another thing, don't forget to join the Discord.
What up, gang? So I'm on Instagram Live a couple days ago, and somebody asked a question. I can't even remember what the question was, but it sparked a conversation. And in my instructions, basically, the topic was, culling your plants and how important it is. And it just had me remembering so many different Team ZaZa members as they come in and they make this transition from grower to breeder. They don't realize, we hear the term all the time, pheno hunt, and ultimately pheno hunt just means getting down to one plant. So that means a lot of them, especially if you one of those people talking about, I'm gonna do 1,000 plants and 500 plants, and you can only bring one. So that's why it's really important when people ask that question of, well, how many plants should I have for a pheno hunt? That is ultimately up to you and based on your level of experience and your eye for selection. And it's always my recommendation for a aspiring breeder or somebody learning on the path to becoming a breeder to always start with a small population, and you gradually up it as you go. This is super important because it helps you to identify those subtle differences within the populations that look so much the same, and that's something that somebody just starting out can't just jump into. You can't just jump into 500, 1,000 plants and be like, or whatever, your specimen may be. But ultimately, it's only one plant that's going to survive. And with that being said, if you're doing 100 plants, if you're doing 50 plants, if you're doing 20, if you're doing 5,000, only one. So how do we get there? We get there by culling plants and removing them. And what I was saying in the beginning was, it's always been an issue for growers, really good growers too, really awesome growers, and they'll tell you themselves, Gold Beard, 703, whoever, when making that transition from that awesome grower, when that's all you've known is to love on the plant and treat the plant with the utmost respect and the best care and the best nutrients and nurturing and everything around the board, to now having to remove them. Some of your most beautiful too, because remember, only one. So when it comes to me, I prefer to let my environment do most of the work. I don't necessarily have to really start culling plants out until the population really gets small. And ultimately it gets down really fast because my environment is really harsh at a certain stage of development. And mind you, we always want to keep our notes and keep our clones so that we can always go back and, back in time and reintroduce what we started off with in the beginning. So that's pretty much something that a grower needs to become accustomed to, because I feel like it's a certain point that they get to as they transition into a breeder where they're like, I didn't know about this part where, I'm kind of not ready to just start culling plants off. And I'm like, nah, I look forward to, that's what I look forward to, removal. I'm the removal guy. I'm coming in to remove, and even though to you, there may seem to be no undesirable traits to a really trained eye, eventually you become very, very picky, and you have to be. You have to be so picky and so anal about your selection that only the strongest will survive. Only the strongest one, only the best one, only, and of course you can keep more than one, but ultimately the concept is to have a male that I chose as the best foundation, and then a female that I also chose as the best foundation. And in most cases that may be an outcross. If we're starting out with to create our own line, right? We're going to start with an outcross, and we want to have two different populations come together, and we do that by selecting one individual from that entire population and matching them with another individual from another population. And make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And I noticed that we had like almost more than half people actually watching but not subscribing. So if you are one of those people, just make sure you subscribe. It helps out a ton, and it just helps out with the algorithm. And definitely comment. Let me know what you want to see next. I got some videos planned. I got some stuff planned. We got some pins, some buttons, some slaps. So we want to get them out to the YouTube team ZaZa, man, and we'll figure out a way to do that. I think we're gonna do a live coming up, Q&A. So let's do a Q&A. Let's do some giveaways. Let's have some fun, man. And we just got to figure out a date. So we'll put that together. I believe the coupon code 50% off is still up. So make sure to jump on that acinfinity.com. They came out with a new air conditioner. So if you're in one of those, I think it does multiple things. I haven't really looked at it as of yet, but I believe it does multiple things: heat, air, and dehumidify, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely want to look into that. Use code Team ZaZa, get a discount at checkout for some of the best grow equipment in the land. And those are my partners, my sponsors, and they family, man. They've been rocking with me since before I had a YouTube channel, for a while when I was just on Instagram. And the YouTube channel is new, so we want to get subscribers, and we want it to grow, and we want to plan things for the community and for the Team ZaZa YouTube. So the t-shirt is on the way. We just got to figure out a design. I try to be a perfectionist, so eventually we'll pop out and show with the design. But other than that, man, much love to the gang, man. Much love to Team ZaZa. Much love to the Team ZaZa YouTube, man. I appreciate y'all. I got y'all back 110%. I'm always in the Discord if you need me. If you got any questions, you want to just chop it up, pop up in the Discord. Catch me on Instagram. We usually do the raffle on Instagram Live, the AC Infinity raffle. We do it probably once. We used to do it more frequently, but I think we're going to start bringing it back probably at least once a week. So stay tuned for that. Stay in the Win was a popular game that we did on Instagram Live. So look forward to that. We'll have that going again too. So and we'll have the classes going on Discord. So other than that, man, cull those plants, man. Knock them out, man. Bop, bop. Knock them out, man. You got to get used to it. Start practicing now, man. If you want to transition, once you be ready for that transition, you definitely. And it's not just males. I think y'all are so used to just culling the males out. And when you get to that female, that beautiful female too, you're like, man, come on, man, I can't. Come on, But ultimately, it's a part of the job, man. So much love. Thank y'all for your support, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. I'm out of here. Bow.